Good morning guys and welcome back to another episode of Dream Trip Oz. Well, this weekend we got an adults only weekend away from the kids. I thought you were wondering why it was so quiet in the car. We have headed about an hour and a half north of Geelong, out our own back door, and we are in a beautiful little spot called Daylesford. This place is a gorgeous little town nestled amongst what they refer to as spa country or spa central. There's a whole bunch of natural springs, hot baths and spas and things like that. Not only that, it's just a gorgeous little town and a beautiful part of Victoria, and right on our back doorstep, like I said before. So stay tuned because we got there's heaps to see around the area. First up this morning though, we're hitting the Hepburn Springs or Hepburn Bathhouse and Spa. So come along. I don't think I'll be able to take you inside, obviously, but I'll show you what it's all about. I'll put some info on the screen here and we'll give you our rundown once we've been in and checked it out. So come along for the ride. Oh my god, that was amazing. Hey, what do you reckon, darling? How was it?
Oh, it's just stunning. The venue's beautiful.
Yeah, just unreal. There's like 6 different bars you can go in, or 4 different bars, 2 saunas. The hammam was just magnificent. You get these rubbing salts and stuff. Oh, you sufficiently wrinkled?
Yeah.
I'll give you a quick rundown. It was 120 bucks and we did an hour and a half. Was it long enough? Nah, could have stayed there all day, I reckon. But what a beautiful experience. It's great. There's some open spas that just look out over the natural spring that runs down behind the venue, and leaves falling in off the trees. It was just magic. Just magic. Perfect time of year for it, hey? What are we, darling? What's the date? Mid-May? 10th of May today. So yeah. Perfect time of the year. Look at the colours on these trees.
Watching
just
all
magnificent.
The autumn leaves fall while you're in the spa bath was pretty magic.
Just beautiful. So here in the Hepburn Springs area, right where the bathhouse is, it's a whole Hepburn Springs Reserve. There's heaps of walks and trails, lookouts, and a whole bunch of different natural springs too. So make sure if you're in the area, you come and check them out. But this place is just sensational. Check this out. Look at this. Give it a pump, darling.
Well, I remember these.
I love watching her do that.
You creep.
Oh, yum.
It's a bit fun, isn't it? Feels like you've made your own.
Do not drink.
Feels like you've made your own toothpaste.
It's interesting. We're not even 100 metres down the track and there's another one. Sulphur, this one?
It's bubbly.
No, it just tastes bubbly.
We're gonna get sick.
So we just ducked back to camp, had a bite to eat, had a toasted sandwich, and we're back in town now. This is the great thing about Daylesford. Everything's so nice and close. And we're going to go check out a couple of things before we settle in for the evening. First stop on the list, is the Convent. There's an art gallery that runs out of an old convent here. The building itself is spectacular, but the art's pretty good too. So we're going to go check it out. I'm pretty sure they have a cafe that do scones and stuff there too, if you're that way inclined. We're going to go check that out. But then after that, straight back to Jubilee Lake, which is a beautiful spot too. So stay tuned. Oh, this is a bit creepy. Ooh, look at this.
I feel like I'm going to bang my head on the staircase. I'm not even tall.
Ooh. Yep, I'm creeped out. Is this? This was their music room, was it?
Yeah, they said it's completely original.
It's really. Wow. We were met at the door. Firstly, it's $10 per adult, and you can come. It's valid for up to 3 days, so you can come as often as you like for that 3 days. There's obviously a cafe and everything downstairs, but we were met at the door by a very lovely lady who gave us the lowdown on the place and the best way to see it. She says the best way to go is straight up the stairs to the bell tower first, and then make your way back down so you don't miss anything. I'm out of breath now. I'm going to stop talking and show you some of this building. It's incredible. Built back in the early 1800s and handed to or gifted to the Catholic Church in the late 1800s. Before that, it was a private palace. Check it out. That big monolith over there is Mount Franklin. We might make it there this weekend.
Turn the page, stop, look and listen what media say, real or fake, anyway, life is what you make it, but the building's burning down and people rush out.
Well, the art is magnificent, but the building itself is just fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Love it. You've got to come. If you're here, if you're in the area, drop into the convent. What a spot.
Out of my head, toad. You must be out of your head. I guess we make a good pair, toad. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head,
We're here at Lake Daylesford now. Not Lake Jubilee or Jubilee Lake, which I think is a totally different lake again, down the road a bit further, but what a spot. Look at this, it's beautiful here. It's so peaceful.
You gonna lick the wombat, darling?
This tastes like rust.
The rusty wombat.
Yeah, mate. What a beautiful spot, hey darling. Right in the middle of town too. We've done half the lake walk. I don't know, we might have been walking now for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But we're just cruising, hey? No kids, we're free. We've got all the time in the world. This is the kind of spot you come without kids, I reckon. It's just peaceful. Loving it. And it's Mother's Day weekend, hey? Whoop. Leaving the kids on Mother's Day.
Even better.
This is definitely where we used to come as kids. Look, Kookaburra right there on top of the post.
Oh yeah, look at him. Little friend.
I used to come here with my grandparents when we were kids and camp here. It's a beautiful spot. Right, so we've done Lake Daylesford. We're now at Jubilee Lake and it's a campground here, a campsite. I don't know how much it costs. I'll see if I can look it up or find a website or something like that, but it's a beautiful place. It feels like you're in nature, you know, without being too far away from it all. That's probably why we came here as kids, is because yeah, you can still get into town, you can still get everything you need, but you're immersed in the bush. It's a beautiful spot, so peaceful. Loving it. We're going to take a walk. I think we can take a walk around the lake here or something, but we'll have a look anyway. It's about 3:30, so it won't be long before we're heading back to camp for dinner. But we would have camped here, except we had a voucher for the caravan park, so. Tell you what, we definitely picked the right time of year to come, hey. All the leaf litter that's on the ground and the colour of the trees just makes this place extra special, spectacular, just magic. It's getting late though. We're going to hightail it around this lake, get back to the car and head back to the caravan for nachos. Nachos in the caravan oven. Tell you what, quick shout out to Jayco for doing such an awesome job of looking after our van. We're in no way affiliated, by the way, but we've had nothing but great experiences so far. And we took it back in after 18 months full-time travel, you know, hardcore usage, and they replaced all the stuff that we wrecked free of charge, under warranty. seat covers, trims, all kinds of stuff. But
Yeah, they were great.
just awesome. Anyway, shout out to the guys at Prestige Jayco in Geelong for that. Thank you very much. Feels like we've got a new van now. It's all clean and neat and tidy and fixed up. So
Just because we don't have the kids with us.
anyway, I can't wait for nachos. My stomach's grumbling. We'll see you back at the caravan.
Making singers, babe.
Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. It's our adults only weekend away, and I'm making sandwiches to take for lunch. But you know us, if you've been watching our travels, you'll know that we're not about living the glitzy lifestyle and all of that. We're just about getting out, seeing places and having experiences and seeing the beautiful nature and the places that we go. And part of that is saving the money to put in the fuel tank to get us to the next spot. If you can save 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a day by making your own food, making your own coffee, making your own eggs on toast in the morning, then why wouldn't you? Plus, we've got dietary things, and it's hard to find sometimes places that can guarantee you're not going to get gluten. So this is the way to do it, eh?
Plus
we can
eat our lunch at a waterfall now.
That's it. Don't have to stop. Don't have to find somewhere to buy food. You can just keep exploring and focus on having adventures. Another beautiful morning, eh? The sun's kind of coming out. It's a little overcast. It's not exactly cold though, and this is kind of the weather you expect when you come to Daylesford. I think it's kind of this time of year in this region. It's what makes it beautiful. First stop this morning, we're heading out. We're exploring again today. We're going to make our way to Mount Franklin, which we saw off in the distance yesterday from the convent. It looks really cool. You probably know the name. It's the namesake of the water, the Mount Franklin water. Anyway, we'll find out all about it when we get there. We're only 13 minutes away. It's 13 kilometers. I think it's north. Feels north. I'll put it on a map. I'll chuck a map in here, and you can figure it all out for yourselves. We'll see you there. Mount Franklin, first stop. Oh, we're here. It looks cool. It's a pretty steep road coming in, but we do see another, looks like a 70 series up here towing a camper trailer in. So there is a campground up here, which would be an awesome place to stay. I have no idea of the details, but I'll see what I can find here and pop it on the screen. Check it out. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a free camp. You're allowed fires, and I think there's a toilet, a drop in either. How's this? Stargazing, sunbathing lounge?
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's cool.
Great idea. I wonder, I'll take it. I reckon it'd be a perfect, beautiful, clear sky out here. You could lie here of an evening with a sleeping bag. Yeah?
And a bottle of rum.
How's this spot? A free camp. Can't believe this is a free camp. There's some beautiful new toilets and stuff there. Looks like you can have fires. Is that right?
Yeah, you can have fires, pet friendly too, I think.
Just magic. We're right in a crater. I don't know if you can tell, but we're right in the centre of a volcano. It's awesome. There you go. Rim walk is 1.7 kilometres, 45 minutes. And we picked a perfect morning for it. The sun's coming out. Just magic. Off we go.
In a daze and afraid life is what you make it, but the building's burning down and people rush out, well, jumping out of windows, but there is no need to save them now. So settle down while you just watch. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of your head. I guess we make a good pair too. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of your head. I must be out.
Yeah, this is so cool. This is exactly how I imagine like North American forests or, you know, Canadian forests to be. It's beautiful.
We just
Ooh,
need some
I love it.
turkeys.
Yeah, turkeys and elk.
Things burning down and people rush out, well, jumping out of windows, but there is no need to save them now. So settle down while you just watch. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of your head. I guess we make a good pair too. You must be out of your head. I guess I'm out of my head too. You must be out of your head. I must be out of my head too. You're going out of your. You must be 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 out of your head. I must be out of my head too. You must be out of your head. I guess we make a good pair too. You must be out of your head. I must be out of my head too. You must be out of your head. I must be out of my head. My head. You're going out of your. You must be out of your. You must be out of your. You must be out of your.
Oh jeez, it's rickety as. Oh jeez, I don't know what this is rated at. Off you go.
I feel like we shouldn't have just eaten all that chocolate.
Two little chocolates isn't going to make a difference. What's the rope in the middle for in case it does collapse? Next stop, the Blowhole. I have no idea. I think it's a little waterfall of some description. We'll find out when we get there. It's only a few kilometres down the road from Lavandula, the lavender farm. So we figured we'll check it out before we head a bit further afield. We might, after this, head out to Trentham Falls, which is south, sort of maybe southeast from here, half an hour-ish. So it's probably one of the big ticket items to see out this way. So we might go check that out and then make our way back into Daylesford. We're going to find somewhere to go out for dinner tonight. So make the most of our weekend without the kids, hey? Rock and roll. Oh, there's like 6 little walks you can do here. We'll definitely do the Blowhole. We'll see. I don't know, spur loop walk maybe is only 10 minutes return, so I'm sure we can probably make that work too, but let's go check it out. We'll see what it's all about first before we make any commitments. So how's that? The Blowhole is actually a diversion of a creek. It's a tunnel. It's a tunnel that was made to divert water so that they could mine the existing creek bed. Pretty cool. That makes it heaps cooler. We're going to go down and check it out. Look at this, there's quite a bit of infrastructure in place. Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's cool.
Looks like you can swim on.
It does. That's beautiful. This would be an awesome place to swim in summer. Love it. Ah, let's get down there and check it out. I'm impressed. The water is crystal clear, super crystal clear. This would make a great swimming spot in summer. If it doesn't dry up, that is. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Ah, I'm impressed. Wow, look at this hole. Oh, I'm putting the drone on.
Oh yeah, you can see straight through it.
The Blowhole. Most active in winter and spring, the Blowhole Gold Diversion Tunnel is a spectacular feature created by the diversion of Sailors Creek and was probably built in the early 1860s when Jim Crow Creek was being extensively worked by European and Chinese miners. The short tunnel was used to divert the waters of the creek, effectively cutting off a long section of the original creek alignment. The dry creek bed was extensively worked and demonstrates the miners' determination to find and work the gold. The Blowhole Gold Diversion Tunnel is listed on the Victorian Heritage Register as it is historically and scientifically important as a characteristic and well-preserved example of an early form of gold mining and as a key ingredient in understanding gold mining technology. Geez, I'm glad we stopped here. That was well worth it, hey? What a beautiful spot and fascinating too. Anyway, we're pushing on. What's the next stop, sweetheart?
Trentham Falls?
Trentham Falls. I think we've got about a 30-minute drive from here, so off we go.
It's another whopping 100-metre walk.
And we're not even nearly burning off the calories we put on just from eating that chocolate this morning, so we better find a bigger hike. Off we go.
One hand at 12 o'clock on the wheel of the car, the other resting up against the half-open window. Sunbathes my skin with its warm energy. Gusts of wind ripple in and dance through my hair as I stare along the straightest road I've ever seen. Each new horizon goes on forever. Let's see what we can find. We won't pretend we're sad, 'cause it's wondrous here. Wish you were here too. I've got to rob a bank. I gotta get that cash flow in my hand. If you can, could you drop me to the nearest branch? 'Cause I'm not the man I thought I am, but I've got your back. Yeah, yeah. So take a gun and shoot it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take a smoke and light it up. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. And if you're running out of luck, ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Take the money and run and on and on and on. I'm stuck in rehab.
That place was so cool. We spent an hour in there just looking around. You got to check it out. I think it's the original mill markets. There's plenty of them around the area, but this one is by far the greatest I've ever seen. Pretty cool. What do you reckon?
I think I spent an hour finding you.
The place is massive. It's massive. So much cool stuff to look at, hey. Very funky. All right, we're off. We're going to get ready for dinner. We'll see you in the morning, I reckon, for the market. Stay tuned. Well, it's freezing cold and it's 10:30 at night. And we've ventured back out to Mount Franklin. Because we've seen on Facebook people are posting pictures of the auroras. I think it must be the Aurora Australis. I don't know, but the Southern Lights or the whatever it is, and it's pretty cool. It's not working on the GoPro, I can't show you, but I've been able to take some photos on the phone, so I'll pop them on the screen here. But it's just magic, and being out here at the foot of Mount Franklin in the middle of nowhere in the pitch black, it's awesome, just awesome. If you get the chance to see it or do it, I suggest you do. It's cool. Anyway, see you in the morning at the market.
Right.
Hey, morning guys, and welcome to our last day here in beautiful Daylesford, I think, central Victoria. We've had the best time here. There's so much to see and do. We really underestimated it, but luckily it's only a short trip from Melbourne or Geelong or wherever you're situated, so make sure if you've got a weekend or even an afternoon, you could just make a day trip down here and hang out and see the beauty of the place. It's just magnificent. But we are, of course, now on our way to the market, the Sunday market, which is just up at the train station. We're pulling past it right now, going to find ourselves a park, and yeah, looking forward to seeing what Daylesford has to offer. But thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure you give us a like, give us a subscribe so that you don't miss anything. We've got heaps more content coming up, and we've got heaps of content already on our channel. If you're just joining us, if you're just new to us, we last year completed an entire lap around our beautiful country, and there's heaps of adventures and heaps of awesome stuff to see. So jump on the channel and make sure you give it a watch. Anyway, till next time, stay safe, happy travels, and as always, rock and roll.